Gentlemen over 50. This may be the most important 5 minutes you invest in your health today. Are your daily snacks silently draining your energy, killing your drive, or even sabotaging your testosterone levels? What if I told you that just a handful of the right foods could dramatically boost your vitality, increase stamina, support peak hormone function, and help you feel like yourself again, or even better? We're not just talking about diet. We're talking about precision nutrition for men over 50. Backed by cutting-edge nutritional science, I'm going to walk you through which specific nuts supercharge your health, and which ones secretly work against your testosterone, energy, and confidence. This isn't guesswork. This is the kind of information every man deserves to know, but no one is talking about. So stay with me to the end, because what you snack on might just be the missing link between feeling tired and wired, or strong, sharp, and powerful again. As a medical professional, I've seen firsthand how a few simple changes in dietary habits can create profound shifts in men's health, especially for those over the age of 50. At this stage in life, think of your body as a finely tuned, yet aging engine. It still has horsepower, but it needs the right kind of fuel to perform efficiently. The way you nourish your body has a direct impact on your stamina, testosterone levels, and even your mental clarity. Certain nutrient-rich nuts, when included regularly but mindfully in your diet, can serve as natural reinforcement for your hormonal balance, energy metabolism, and blood circulation. Let's begin with a true powerhouse: walnuts. These are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, which plays a vital role in maintaining vascular elasticity. In other words, it helps keep your blood vessels supple and elastic, which supports healthy circulation. Walnuts are also an excellent source of L-arginine, an amino acid that serves as a precursor to nitric oxide, a compound that promotes the dilation of blood vessels. Enhanced blood flow is closely linked to better physical performance, improved endurance, and even sexual health. Interestingly, recent research also indicates that higher intake of omega-3s is linked with reduced biological aging, thanks in part to reduced oxidative stress and systemic inflammation. Just a modest handful of walnuts incorporated into salads, oatmeals, or consumed as a snack can go a long way in supporting your metabolic and vascular health. Next, let's talk about almonds, often underestimated but remarkably effective. Almonds are high in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects the integrity of cell membranes and the endothelium, the thin layer of cells lining your arteries. Vitamin E can help reduce plaque buildup and improve vascular function. Almonds are also a rich source of magnesium, a mineral that approximately half of men over 50 are deficient in. Why does this matter? Magnesium plays a crucial role in calming the nervous system. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, and elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone synthesis. By supporting your magnesium levels, almonds indirectly help maintain a healthier hormonal environment. Moreover, almonds offer a steady stream of energy by stabilizing blood sugar levels, reducing energy crashes commonly linked with high glycemic snacks. Now, let's bring pistachios into the picture. Despite their small size, pistachios pack an impressive nutritional punch. They're another excellent source of L-arginine, which, as mentioned earlier, supports nitric oxide production and improves blood vessel dilation. Studies have even shown that regular consumption of pistachios can enhance endothelial function, reduce LDL cholesterol, and improve erectile function in men, likely due to their effect on circulation and lipid metabolism. For men seeking better stamina and sustained energy, a handful of pistachios might just be more effective than many over-the-counter energy products. Moving on to Brazil nuts, which deserve special attention for their extraordinarily high selenium content. Selenium is a trace mineral essential to the function of antioxidants like glutathione peroxidase. It's also vital for testosterone synthesis and sperm production. In fact, Even mild selenium deficiency has been shown to affect testosterone levels and reproductive health in men. The caveat here is moderation. 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day is sufficient. Due to their high selenium concentration, overconsumption can lead to toxicity. When consumed in balance, Brazil nuts can act as a natural hormonal booster that's also beneficial for thyroid regulation and immune support. Let's not forget hazelnuts. These are rich in folate, a B vitamin often associated with prenatal health, but equally important in the regulation of homocysteine levels in men. High levels of homocysteine are associated with increased cardiovascular risk. Hazelnuts are also high in magnesium and monounsaturated fats, both of which help regulate blood pressure and reduce stress-induced cortisol fluctuations. Additionally, hazelnuts can support satiety without adding excess carbohydrates, assisting in weight management, a critical factor since abdominal fat contributes to aromatase activity, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. Lower belly fat means higher bioavailable testosterone. Now we must address the flip side, those nuts that virtually wear a disguise as healthy, but may be undermining your progress when consumed excessively or frequently. Let's start with peanuts, which are technically legumes, not true tree nuts. They are one of the most common food allergens and often contaminated with aflatoxins, a type of mold toxin produced by certain fungi, particularly when peanuts are stored in humid or warm environments. Aflatoxins are known carcinogens and can also impair liver function, which is crucial for hormone metabolism. In addition, most commercial peanut products contain high quantities of omega-6 fatty acids, and when not balanced with omega-3s, these fats can promote chronic inflammation, a silent culprit in everything from cardiovascular disease to depression to lowered testosterone. Enjoying peanuts occasionally won't necessarily be harmful, but relying on them as a daily staple isn't advisable for men focused on optimizing their health and longevity. Lastly, let's examine the often loved but metabolically tricky cashew. While tasty and satisfying, cashews contain significant levels of phytic acid. This naturally occurring compound can bind to essential minerals such as magnesium and zinc, both pivotal in testosterone synthesis and immune function, and inhibit their absorption in the gut. Additionally, cashews rank higher on the glycemic index compared to other nuts, meaning they have the potential to raise blood sugar and insulin levels more rapidly, particularly when eaten alone or in excessive quantities. Elevated insulin has been shown to downregulate the production of sex hormone-binding globulin, SHBG, which can further impair testosterone availability. In conclusion, smart dietary choices, especially something as simple as selecting the right kind of nuts, can profoundly influence how you feel, perform, and age. Prioritize nuts that offer anti-inflammatory benefits, promote vascular health, and support hormone production. Walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts. These natural foods offer a myriad of essential nutrients without the downside of fillers or preservatives. On the other hand, limit your intake of peanuts and cashews, not because they're intrinsically harmful in moderation, but because they're far less supportive of the specific nutritional needs men over 50 must prioritize in order to maintain optimal energy, vitality, and hormonal function. Your health at this stage of life is not just about adding years. It's about adding quality to those years. Make mindful, evidence-based choices, and your body will return the favor by functioning at its best. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your health and vitality. Stay curious, stay proactive, and as always, take care of yourself like someone you're responsible for.